Hello, my name's Carla Coulson and welcome to this brand new episode of Create the Real You. And today I'm going to talk about why and it's so important to know what you want. And in the process of creating the real you, which is what all these little videos are about, how knowing what you want is really useful. So one of the things that often is particularly you might find yourself in the middle of a life and you think, oh my God, I don't know what I want anymore. And I certainly found myself in that position many years ago. The important thing, particularly when you want to start directing your life and getting a little bit more of your story and trusting a little bit more and actually saying yes to more things that you want to do, the important thing is to actually know at least the next step. Now, it's very, very difficult for many of us to know the step right down there. Some people are lucky, some people know that. But I certainly, many years ago, I was in a position where I knew what I didn't want, but I didn't know what I did want. So I went on a bit of a journey to find that. But what I'd say to you today, the very first thing that you can start doing is to start, if you're one of those ones who really don't know what you want, is to start following your curiosity and start seeing what brings you pleasure, what you like. It could be a colour, it could be a course, it could be a musical instrument, it could be an art, something creative, it could be actually something in business. It could be homes, it could be decor, it could be interiors, it could be absolutely anything. But don't feel like you need to know the outcome straight away. Allow yourself to be curious and go and scratch at things and look around and say, let me look at that a little bit deeper. The thing with getting to the point where you really know what you want, you need to give things time. So you need to be not so outcome driven that I must know what this thing is. And as I mentioned before, I certainly went on a journey for over a year to find out something that really lit me up. And in the beginning, it wasn't even on my list of things. So I actually created a list of things that I might be interested in, or I thought, what were the things that are holding me back from my life? And then I went on slowly and I started ticking those things off. And it was only really by going and doing them that I got answers. So that's one of the very first things I'd say to you, is just to start a little list and then go and check them out. And, often, mostly in the process of doing things, that's when we find, wow, this is what I'm interested in. This is what's, going to drive the next part of my life. This is what feels really good. And I always say to you, when you are trying to get a little bit more of your story, get a little bit more really comfortable in your bones, comfortable with who you are, it's really important to follow the signs that feel good. So when you feel anger, resentment, fear, I need to do this, I should, I would, go away from those. Those aren't things that are in integrity with you. What you want to do is find things like, wow, that feels good. Find a feeling, something that resonates truly with you. And that's your indicator. That can be your rudder. Okay, that feels good. I'll go a little bit further with that. I'll go and ask. So the very first thing that's really going to help you start to get on your path, start to find your tribe, start to find your place in the world are those indicators of feeling good and curiosity, because that's where more of people like you will be. That's where more your vibration will raise. You'll be more excited about life. You'll be more into what you're doing. And then all of the pieces in the puzzle will slowly start to fall into place. But the very first thing is to allow yourself the time to discover and be curious about what that may be. So for all of you who are following along here, I wish you a fabulous day. And when you get off this video, go and check out something you're curious about. Go and find a little bit more information about that. So I hope you enjoyed this. You can like, you can subscribe, and I hope to see you back here soon. Thank you. Bye.